Most people come to trading thinking they're learning about markets. What they're really learning about is themselves. Every chart, every entry, every loss is feedback on your own psychology. The market doesn't test your strategy first. It tests your ability to stay objective when nothing goes your way. If you can't manage yourself, you'll never manage risk. If you can't sit in uncertainty, you'll never see clarity. There are 5 skills that make a trader profitable. They sound simple on paper, but they take years of internal work to make real. 1. Discipline. Discipline isn't about forcing yourself to follow rules. It's about training your mind to act the same way in every circumstance, win or lose. The market offers infinite freedom. You can buy, sell, close, flip. There's no boss to stop you. That freedom is exactly why most traders fail. True discipline means building structure where none exists. It's choosing to wait for confirmation when your heart wants to chase. It's cutting a loss the moment your plan tells you to, even when your ego whispers, maybe it'll come back. Mark Douglas said, "You don't need to know what's going to happen next to make money." Discipline is what allows that truth to live in you. You execute because the setup met criteria, not because you feel confident. Over time, the market begins to reward that kind of neutrality. Not immediately, but consistently. 2. Patience. Patience isn't waiting passively. It's holding still with intent. Every edge requires time to show itself. The inexperienced trader wants movement, any movement, so they create action to feel in control. But patience is the art of not interfering with probability. A single trade is meaningless. Your next 100 matter. When you understand that, missing a move stops hurting. You'll see a candle rip away from your level and feel the urge to chase it. Let it go. The market has infinite opportunities, but you have finite emotional capital. The professionals make money from boredom. They wait long enough for the odds to lean in their favor, then execute without hesitation. That's patience. Disciplined inactivity. 3. Self-awareness. The hardest skill isn't reading price. It's reading yourself. Every belief you hold shows up in your trading. If you fear loss, you'll cut winners short. If you need to be right, you'll hold losers until they break you. If you seek excitement, you'll manufacture chaos. The chart doesn't care. It only reflects your state of mind. Self-awareness begins when you stop blaming the market. You journal, not to record trades, but to record why you took them. You start noticing patterns in your behavior, the same way you notice them in price. Over time, you realize consistency is psychological. You can't control outcome, only behavior. When you trade from awareness instead of emotion, you stop reacting and start responding. That's when trading becomes a mirror for personal growth. 4. Adaptability. Nothing stays constant. The market changes, volatility shifts, conditions evolve. The edge that worked in summer dies by winter. Adaptability is humility in action, the willingness to say, what I know may no longer work. Most traders anchor themselves to methods that once produced results. They defend the past instead of observing the present. The pros treat their strategy as a living organism. They measure it, review it, and modify it when data proves it's fading. Adaptability also means knowing yourself enough to adjust your size, your schedule, even your goals. There are seasons to trade aggressively and seasons to stand aside. Mark Douglas taught that the market is a stream of endless opportunities. You decide which part to participate in. Adaptability is what keeps you aligned with that flow instead of fighting it. 5. Execution. Execution is the moment truth replaces theory. Every hesitation, every overanalysis, every second guess, that's fear trying to protect identity. But the market rewards decisiveness grounded in preparation. Once your criteria are met, the decision is already made. You're simply following through. The great traders aren't fearless. They're comfortable acting while afraid. They understand that edge plays out over time, not in this one trade. Execution is about honoring your plan even when uncertainty screams louder than conviction. You click the button not because you're sure, but because the process demands it. And that's where growth happens, in the small, honest moments of follow-through. These 5 skills, discipline, patience, self-awareness, adaptability, and execution, are not techniques. They are states of mind. Anyone can learn a setup. Few can master themselves long enough to let probability reward them. The market isn't your enemy or your savior. It's your teacher. Every loss is a lesson in attachment. Every win is a lesson in humility.